Okay, welcome to this chair yoga class. Let's get started. Find ourselves a comfortable seat. Sitting up nice and tall. Legs parallel, feet parallel. Shoulders over hips. Let's roll the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Turn the palms up. Close your eyes or look downcast. Bring your awareness into the present moment by noticing the environment around you, listening to the sounds as far away as you can hear them, sensing whatever's in the room. Bring your awareness in closer. Notice the sounds right around you. Coming in closer, feel the air against your skin, your clothing, the weight of your body against the chair. Dropping into the silence, feel your body present today. Observe the quality and quantity of your thoughts. Notice any feelings showing up for you. And in the silence, allow an intention to form for today's practice. When you're ready, open your eyes. Let's start with some sun shining breaths. Scoot forward on my chair. Inhaling, reaching out and up. Exhaling, reaching out and down. As you inhale, you can drop the belly, expand the rib cage, breathe all the way up to the collarbones. Exhaling, breathe out naturally, and then squeeze the belly in and up to get rid of all the last drop of CO2, toxins, whatever. Inhaling up and exhaling. Last one. And down. Get nice and tall, let the chin get heavy. And reach up towards the sky. Back to center. Lift the ear, get heavy. And then roll the chin and ear over to the other side. Roll. And come back to center and stretch up tall. Shoulders down, spine long. Let's look over our shoulder. And come back the other way. Head back to center. Let's bring one shoulder up and the ear to the shoulder, squeeze. And down. The other shoulder up, ear to shoulder, squeeze. Head up and down. Shoulder up, ear to shoulder, squeeze. And down. Shoulder up, ear to shoulder. And down. And let's do some shoulder circles. My shoulders are particularly snap, crackly, and pop today. How are yours? And let's go the other way. Doesn't that feel good? Let's inhale the arms up one more time. Bring the hands behind the head, interlacing the hands, and we'll press back. And then bring the elbows in and come forward. Inhale, open. And in. And open. And in. And release. Let's do a little shaking. Shaking is really good for your body and strengthens your immune system by moving the lymph around. So we're just going to do a little shaking. And then we're going to turn it into a little twist. So we're going to shake to one side. And come back to center. And we're going to shake the other way. And then depending upon what your shoulders are capable of, we can shake in a big arc. And shake in a big arc. And shake down and around. And shake down and around. And shake up and over once again. And up and over once again. And once more around, big sweep. And shake around, big sweep. And come back to center and feel the tingling, the aliveness. The movement of your blood, the movement of your lymph, the movement of your prana, your life energy. do a little cat and dog. Let's bring the hands to the knees. Inhale tall, and we'll rock back on our sitting bones. And rock forward, shoulders down. So again, with your cat and dog, it's not just the upper body that's moving. You've got these two little points called sits bones. You want to rock back and forth on those sits bones, so that your whole back is involved in your cat and dog. Let's do one more. And come back to stillness, take it in. Let's bring the legs together to come into a spinal twist, one hand behind you, helping you twist. And back to center, another side. And back to center. You can stay with that or spinal twist. Reach your arm out behind you, palm up. Big stretch and follow that hand around. Sweep your bottom arm out. Inhale tall, twist, or reach that arm up behind you. I thought you start with the palm down and then turn it up for the arc, following with your head and your eyes, and come on down. Sweep the bottom arm out, press it against the chair, twist, reach your arm out behind you, palm down, and turn the palm up, big arc, following with your head, with your eyes. And last one, sweep your bottom arm out, use the chair to help you twist. Reach the arm out behind you, palm down. Turn the palm up, big arc. Come on over. And back to center, take that in. Feel the energy circulate. And we're going to do the airport series. That's what I call it. So we're going to bring our arms out in goddess pose. And anytime we do goddess pose, our shoulders are down and back. Our shoulder blades are sliding down our back. So we're strengthening our postural muscles, broadening our chest, improving our breathing. So we're going to draw circles on the ceiling, but we're calling this one air traffic controller. And circle back the other way. Come to stillness, we'll do airport scanner. So the fingers are trying to touch, and the palms are facing forward. Squeeze your elbows. Feel the movement of your shoulders, of your shoulder blades sliding up and down your back. Squeeze those elbows in. Just do what your shoulders will allow. One more. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And this time, let's stretch our arms out. We'll do airplane, drawing little circles on the walls. If you like, making those circles bigger and slower. And this can really give you a lot of strength in your upper arms, holding your arms up. It's amazing. You don't even need weights. You can develop the muscles in your arms just from doing this. And we'll circle back the other way. If your arms get tired, please rest. This is a lot of work. Send the breath into your arms to give you the energy you need to keep going. Another option. And rest. Whew. Shake it out if you need to. And then come to stillness. Let's bring our hands to the chair and widen our legs. And we'll do some windshield wipers. I'm laughing because I have a song for everything. And I'm thinking about the song that goes with windshield wipers. Maybe you're old enough to remember that one. Trying to get one knee down so that we're stretching the front of that thigh. Because we contract these muscles so much, and we also just get stiff in our hip joints. Opening up our legs as much as we can. Good. Let's toe heel back to center. And we'll come back to that in a few minutes, but we want to get our feet involved in the game first. So let's pick up a leg. You either draw circles on the floor or leg in the air, whichever you prefer. If you've got the leg in the air, support that with your core. Draw your lower belly in and up. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I got enough sleep. And we'll circle the leg back, the ankle back the other way. And let's point and flex. And take a moment to feel the difference in the two legs and feet. And we'll pick up the other foot, either circling on the floor or picking that foot up and circling in the air. Support with your core, lower belly in and up. And circle back the other way. And relax. Notice how you feel. Okay, let's step our legs out to the corner of our chair. And if you can, you're going to point that knee down. If you can even slide your leg back. So we're opening that hip crease, opening the front of the thigh. We're going to start with a little simple activity. We're facing the front knee. Even if you're here, it's going to be a little more challenging. If you're sitting this way, your arm's going to have to go this way, so you don't hit your knee. If you're sitting this way, your arm can go this way. Okay, so we're going to bring the arm up and either down and back or around and back, and turn and look at your arm. Forward. That's a little bit of a spinal twist, a little bit of a shoulder work. And of course, the benefit of the lunge. And down. All right, so if you're sitting like this, you're going to move your toe in and out like this, with your foot pointed if you can, okay? Leg in and out. If you're in the lunge, you're facing this knee, you're going to bring the toe forward and back. Forward and back. And back. So choosing which variation works for you, moving with your breath, pointing the toe. Got that? All right, we're going to do a little coordination. So if you're here, you're going to go like this. If you're in lunge position, you're going to go like this. Kind of like a stroll on a nice summer day, loping along. And come back to your home base and compare the two sides of your body. And let's come over to the other side. So you're either sitting like this or in lunge, and if you can, bring that leg back a little bit. If you're here, the first thing you're going to do is turn towards this knee and then open out. Swinging your arm like that. If you're in lunge position, you're going to face that front knee, and you're going to swing the arm down and back. Swinging the arm up and swinging it back. Turning with the swing. Like being on a swing on a summer day. This is such a lazy summer day movement. I just love it. Moving with the breath, swinging on a swing, listening to the crickets or the birds. All right, so we got the arm going. So now if you're sitting this way, with the toe pointed, the leg's going to go in and out like that. Okay, and if you're in lunge position, you're facing that front knee. Oh, sorry, we're not doing the arm yet. And we're going to point the toe and point it back. Point the toe and point it back. Tap forward, tap back, tap forward, tap back. Got that? So then we're going to put it all together. So again, if you're here, the leg is here, the arm is here, you're going to move in opposition. All right. And if you're in the lunge, you're going to do it here. So this is a great thing to do to help your coordination, help you when you walk. Obviously, when you walk, you're not going to turn and look over your shoulder. Pointed toe. Last one. And back to center. I hope you found that fun and enjoyable. Take a few breaths and let the energy circulate. Let's come up to standing. You can do a sit to stand or however you like. And come around behind your chair. I'll stand at the side of my chair so you can see what I'm doing. Finding Tadasana mountain pose. And you can be behind your chair holding on with two hands. And inhale, one heel up and down. Pressing down into the standing leg, drawing the belly up, pressing the tailbone down. Strengthening our foot and our leg. And switch sides. The heel up and down. Imagine you're holding a book on the top of your head. If that works for you, let's change legs. Very slowly pressing one heel down. So coming up on your toes, pressing one heel down. So it's like we're walking in place. Lifting one. If this is too much, stay with the first variation. Coming up onto our toes and then bringing one heel down. Let's come up onto our toes. Find your drishti. Maybe holding onto the chair with one hand, two hands, maybe one finger, whatever you like. And down and shake it out. All right. Let's do one more balancing pose. So again, holding on to the chair. If you're standing, if you need to hold on to the chair with two hands, then I want you to just stick with the walking thing. This one, okay? If you only need one hand, then come next to your chair because you need room to swing your leg. So we're going to stand on the outside leg and find our drishti, and the inside leg is going to come forward and point and slide back and point. And forward and point, slide back and point. Forward and point, slide back and point. Now, if you want to add an arm, they're going to go in opposite directions, forward and point, back and point. Again, we're working on our gait. Like that. Take it in. And if you're only holding on to one with one hand, you can change sides. So we're standing on the outside leg. The inside leg is moving. Go forward and point, slide it back and point. So it's as if you're on two railroad tracks and you're just sliding forward and back on the one track, on the one rail. Lower belly in, tailbone down. Find your drishti. If you'd like to add an arm, Arm goes back as the leg comes forward. Remember, if you need two hands, you're behind the chair doing the first part, just lifting one heel and then the other. Very good. And come to Tadasana, take it in. One more, I'm going to face the chair. So if you're behind the chair, you're holding on with two hands. And bring one leg back, pointing it, and bring the other arm forward. And if you feel safe, you're going to pick that leg up. So you can lean forward a little bit. So your back toes are off the floor. And you can be holding on with the whole hand or just a finger. Find your drishti. Keep your hips level facing the chair. Don't roll your hip up. And think about rolling the outer hip down. Quite a challenge, right? Just a little easy balance pose here. One more breath. Good. Bring that down. Shake it out. And we'll do the other side. So sliding the other leg back. If you don't need to hold on to the chair with two arms, bringing one arm in front of you. Again, you could even just be staying here and balancing or lifting that leg up. You may need to come forward a little bit. Roll the outer hip down. Remember, you're not doing that. And down and shake it out. Good work. All right. Let's do one last standing pose and do a forward fold, or you can sit and do a forward fold. So you know how to sit and do a forward fold, right? You just fold over your legs. So if you're standing, depending on your flexibility, your forward fold could be here, or it could be here, or it could be here, or it could be here. Whatever variation your body wants, or sitting in a chair. Let your body stretch out, breathe. And bring your hands to your thigh and slowly roll up. And if you're not sitting already, come sit down on your chair. Take a few breaths here to take in what we've done so far. Let's just do a little bit more walking. So you might want to scoot to the edge of your chair. And again, you can start with just lifting one heel and bringing it down, lifting the other heel, bringing it down. If that's easy, you can lift up a leg and bring it down. That's a little bit of abdominal work as well. And then whichever variation you've chosen, you can also add opposite arm and opposite leg. Going for a walk. So we're working on our walking skills today. Noticing that your legs are parallel. Sometimes you won't be walking like that, right? Helps your balance and your gait if your legs are parallel. Toes and knees pointing forward. I almost feel like I'm on one of those machines where I'm holding the pole and walking at the same time. Yeah. Again, if we're walking too long, please stop or just go back to the heel lifts. Doing a little endurance here rather than aerobic. Seeing how long we can go. Just a few more breaths. We're almost there. And let's come to stillness. Let the body settle, let the mind settle. The whole benefits of what we've done so far. And we'll go into some sun salutes. So sitting up nice and tall, bring the hands to the heart. So we'll start with a very easy inhale, bringing the hands overhead. If they can touch, they touch, and hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. And hands to heart. Add to that, we're going to inhale. Either hands to heart or swan dive over. Inhale back up. Hands to heart. Inhale up. Hands to heart or swan dive over. Inhale up. Hands to heart. Last one for that pattern. Inhale up. Hands to heart or swan dive over. Inhale up. Hands to heart. We're going to add a side lift with one arm and then the other. Inhale up. Exhale over. Left arm reaches out and up. Follow it with your head and eyes. And come on back down. Right arm reaches up. And down. Inhale all the way up. And down. Take a breath. It's going to be a little more aerobic, so we want to take a breath between each set. Exhale over. Inhale, one arm reaches out, sweeps up. Sweeps back down. Other arm reaches out and sweeps up. Sweeps back down, all the way back up. And hands to heart. We'll take a full breath here. If any part of this is too much, please don't do that part of it. You can just stay with hands to heart. Exhale over. Inhale, sweep up. And down. And sweep up. And down. And all the way up. And down. Let's just not do another one. Let's just do a twist from here. So inhaling nice and tall. We're going to slowly twist our body, look over our shoulder. Inhale back to center. The palms are pressing, shoulders are down. Lower belly is lifted. And this time, if you want to make it more challenging, head goes one way, shoulders go the other. Or you can stay with the first variation. Last set. And back to center. And take a nice deep breath. Come back in your chair. Grab anything you need for warmth or comfort in Shavasana. And we'll close our eyes and take in the benefits of today's practice. Let your awareness travel to any part in your body where you feel tension or twitching or any other activity, where the mind goes, energy flows. It helps the body wisdom to absorb the benefits, to integrate, to imprint. You can stay here as long as you like, but when you're ready, begin to bring some movement back into your fingers and toes. Gently move and stretch in whatever way feels good to you. Bring your hands together and rub them, building up healing energy. And cup the hands over the eyes, radiating that healing energy into your eyes and brain. And release the hands. And come back into the room. Namaste.